Well, hello guys, my name is Nick from Nick's Toy Garage, and it's that time of the month again, the monthly co-op between 6 channels, starting with TimeRider's weird little cars with the number 44B Rolls-Royce Phantom, Matchbox Garage with the number 65 A2 Jaguar 3.4 Litre, Tony's Diecast RESTOS with the number 43 Lincoln Town Car, Hodge's Hotwheels and Diecast with the Hotwheels 1969 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, Polly or Newcomer with the number 28 Jaguar Mark 10, and obviously myself, Nick's Toy Garage, with the number 65 Jaguar 3.4 Litres. Links to all the channels will be in the description down below. So please enjoy this build-off. Like I said, I'm doing the 3.4 litre Jaguar, the red one. Matchbox Garage is doing the blue one. You can clearly see this thing is a mess. Under the hood there's something caked on, no idea. Speaking of the hood, it's gone. It's completely gone. Both A-pillars are broken. Well, the paint is missing, the tow hook is bent, the axles are rusty, well, a little bit, and, well, the windshield is quite good, but, as you can see in the future segment, I snapped it in twice. Two! That was the word I was looking for. There you can clearly see that the A-pillar is bent, and I did not see it before starting recording. But never tried it, so let's just, well, do it I guess. I'm using 2 drills. One is for drilling out the axle rivet, and one is to drill out the post, so I can put a screw in it after the restoration. Using a screwdriver I snap off the base, and take a look at the A-pillars that are completely destroyed. Now time for that disgusting mess under the hood / bonnet, it depends where you are from. And I still have no idea what it is, it's really caked on and I actually just don't want to know, to be honest. So next up on the agenda is taking out the windshield. Well, I did try to save it, but as you can see in a future segment I just ordered a new one because my reputation of breaking windshield is quite extensive. Now to take off the paint I take my usual amount of paint stripper, which is about half the can of paint stripper. This usually takes around 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour in a closed container. And then usually the paint just comes off. This time it didn't. So using my toothbrush, my Scotch Brite, and last but not least my dental pick to remove the remainder of the paint between the crevices and just the paint that didn't want to come off because, well, because of reasons. I say that a lot lately. I need to find a new catchphrase. Oh well. Now, as you can see, I ordered the new glass and I ordered the new bonnet / hood. Now, this is a reproduction hood. It's not going to fit 100%. You're going to see that in the finished result. It's nice. It's really great quality. Link to the where I ordered that part is going to be in the description down below. So starting with the A-pillars, I mixed up some putty, how is it called? I have no idea. I forgot how it's called. It's for models. It's for car models. And I just caked it on. A little bit too much, but, well, rather too much than too little, I guess. When it dried about an hour or two later, I used a piece of sanding paper and Scotch Brite to just shape it. That's the A-pillars. Yes, yeah, there you can see the bonnet isn't really lining up because I think in the previous owner just snapped off the tabs from the old bonnet. That's also why it doesn't fit. So after some sanding, this is the result. Not bad. 1 down, 1 to go. For primer, I'm using a fine surface primer by Tamiya. Shake up the can and in total apply 2 coats, also under the bonnet and hood. I didn't forget this time. And leave it about 30 to 45 minutes to dry between coats. Then it's time to take off the wheels and axles, placing my finger on one side of the axle and using my Dremel to actually destroy the other side of the axle. There's a little metal edge on it that holds on the wheel, and I just, well, the video explains everything. After that's done, I can just remove the axle without any problems. Then paint stripping time. Get this lovely grayish paint of the base, and for some reason I thought there was paint on the engine. Don't know why there wasn't any, but yeah, just go with the flow, I guess. You know me, by now I've been doing this for 4 months. So I also used this home deco spray. I wanted to paint it gray, but I wanted to give this one a shot. It was cheap, and to be honest, it looks really close to the original color. You can see it in the final result. Just before the final result, I can show you what it looked like and what it looks like, and I really think it is a great match. As you can see, these restorations don't need to be with a really high budget, with really expensive paint. I think this Home Deco spray usually cost €1 or €2 from a local, well, not Poundland, because we're in Europe. Doesn't matter. So for color, I'm using a Tamiya red, applying 3 colors, building up the layers slowly, leaving between 30 to 45 minutes to dry between coats, not really letting them dry. I'm just putting them in front of an oven. Works the same, I guess. Then it's on to the fine details, my favorite part of every restoration. Starting with the headlight on one side and the headlight on the other side, obviously. Next on the grille it is. So the grille is actually pretty fun, and it really gives the model its well, I don't know what I was going to say. I need to think about before I speak. Oh well. Next it's the leaping Jaguar. Then the front bumper, and I know I'm using a toothpick. I didn't find a fine brush in time for this recording. Next, door handles, 4 of them, because this is a 4-door. And when the 4 door handles are done, I just paint the rear bumper in the same lovely grayish, chromish, tingish, colorish. Right here you can also clearly see that the A-pillars actually came out pretty good, I guess. For a first try, it's really good. Next thing I'm going to learn is actually to replace A-pillars, because I have some models where the A-pillars are completely broken. Oh, there it is. That is the Home Deco spray. I also cleaned off the axles and crimped on the axles to the model. So after I can pick up the windshield, I know it's a really hard task picking up a windshield and then placing it in the wrong way around, like I said. After that one is in, I can just reattach the base to the model, slide in the front. Oh, also I bent the tow hook back into shape. No idea why a luxury car has a tow hook, but just go with the flow, I guess. When the base is snapped in, I just took a self-tapping screw and tapped it into the post. After this restoration, we can take a look at it, the before. The missing hood, the disgusting engine bay, the missing paint, the broken A-pillars, the scratched up glass, the bent tow hook, everything. And this is it after. As you can see, the hood doesn't really fit 100%, but I'm really happy with the end result. For those who are thinking that the roof is bent, no it isn't. I know it looks bent in this shot, right there, but I can assure you it isn't. It is just the glass that's, I think, a little bit too low. Oh well, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you in a future restoration. Bye.